Ah! What the fuck? Okay, sorry. I've been listening to too much New York drill. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. But it's Big Cat. Hey, we back in this thing. KBZ. And I know I'll be sure was like, ah! When basically all this Diddy bullshit was happening. Either in fucking happiness or dismay. Especially with the Kim Porter shit. That is crazy. Niggas don't talk about it enough how that Kim Porter, I'll be sure Diddy shit happened. The whole time I just thought Quincy was just from a different marriage. Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, that I'll be sure son. I'm just sitting here like, hey, quick. Hey, she's probably dating some dude in the hood. Diddy found her. And, he just came along with it. Nah, that's some other shit. But anyways. What's up, Sam? This Big Cat. Hey, we back in this thing. K too good. He sleep with a cut of upper turn. The big dog want a ton. We had to talk because apparently, I'll be sure says he's willing to testify against P. Diddles for allegedly putting him in a coma. If you don't know, there's been a lot of speculation that allegedly P. Diddy had something to do with I'll be sure being in a coma. Basically, I think they go down to think, was it Motown or whatever? For that interruption, sorry for that disturbance. But anyways, let's get back to it. So, the fuck was I saying now? Motherfuckers made me forget what the fuck I was on. But anyways, yeah, so he testified. He is willing to testify for allegedly putting him in a coma. Now, we don't know. I think it was well as I saying like the Motown people, like Heavy D and all these other people, we realized like they had passed away. And it wasn't looking too good for I'll be sure at the point when he was in that coma, but miraculously he did survive. He back here. And again, we don't really know. Now, again, I don't know if Diddy has that sway. I'm not gonna sit here and say Diddy just got that power to do all that bullshit, but hey, we gonna see. But he's vehement. Or maybe he has a theory that Diddy did that to him and put him in that situation. But let's see. So, I'll be sure has also made it clear that he does not believe his former partner Kim Porter really died of pneumonia, casting more suspicion on Diddy. I'll be sure recently appeared on Fox 5's Good Day New York, where he talked about his upcoming book, his Coma, in 2022. Oh shit, that was in 2022. And his many accusations against Diddy. For those unaware, the singer has a key connection to Sean Combs, as they both dated Kim Porter and shared children with her. During this specific exchange obtained by the Art of Dialogue on Twitter, I'll be sure explain that his organ failure was mysterious and out of the blue. He also revealed people clowned his accusations of sex trafficking against Sean Combs years before his scandal of allegations began. Eventually, the New Jack Swing performer got around to the topic of his relationship with Kim Porter, saying she often warned him about industry dangers. In fact, this is one of the reasons why Al thinks Porter did not die of pneumonia. He says she was in the best of health right before her passing. Apparently, the Boston native was at a Netflix event with Diddy, Kim Porter, and the kids. Porter allegedly warned him to stop teasing Combs while at the event, though I'll be sure did not explicitly accuse Diddy of being behind her passing. He believes there should be an investigation into it. At this point, with all the shit we've heard and all this stuff about allegations of Diddy, like, hitting people, abusing people, allegedly putting hits on people. We don't fucking know exactly what's going on. The whole Kid Cudi car explosion situation, all this other shit that's been going on. Honestly, gang, like, who fucking knows what the fuck is happening? Listen, I will say, if he really wanted to, does he have the money and probably the means to get niggas touched? Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised. Anyways, elsewhere, the 56-year-old said many networks approached him to tell his story, but he decided to tell his own story. He will release his new memoir, Do You Believe Me Now, later this year, covering all these topics and many more. I have no interest in speaking about another man, I'll be sure said of Diddy, but I will speak about where our paths cross and what's most relevant. Unfortunately, even with Sean being incarcerated, that's not a celebration. There's no celebration in it. First and foremost, there's way too much collateral damage in many, many ways. However, Al doesn't blame the bad boy mogul for this damage, but rather the industry for allowing it to fester. He said, there is no one person that's in charge, and clarified Diddy is not pursuing legal action against him to his knowledge. Also, Quincy Brown's father. Oh, sorry. I always forget Quincy Brown, whatever his name is. I always forget. Yeah. Quincy is his child. Yeah, they don't have the best of relationships. I always forget that. But anyways, Quincy's father clarified that he didn't volunteer to testify at the Diddy trial, but rather received a subpoena. He did say he's absolutely willing to testify and that folks have put a bounty on his head before to try and silence him. Finally, I'll be sure publicly stated for the first time that he believes Sean Combs or someone associated with him had something to do with his organ failure and coma. This comes after months of rumors and insinuations. I'm the only one who spoke up and I'm the only one left alive. You remember, yo, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, the timing with all the other people passing, that was part of, I don't know if it was whatever connection them niggas did have with each other. It is a little bit weird how niggas just passed all around the same time. I'll be sure that it is a little bit weird when you look at it all together. And again, we don't know what the fuck's happening. Like I said, did he have the resources to do this type of shit? Yes. I'm not gonna sit here and act like he doesn't. But at the same time, bro, that would be crazy as hell. Honestly, hey, listen, tell you the truth, nigga. I'm not surprised they ain't calling more people to testify. Hey, man. Because some of this shit is what it is. Now, like I said, some of the lawsuits that have come out against Diddy, I don't feel like they have that much merit or weight. They're probably going to get tasked out. Now, they're adding to the rhetoric that he's a bad person and he do some fucked up shit. Yes. But even still, I don't think, like, they hold so much weight. With that being said, though, yeah, this I'll be a sure thing. I will say it is kind of weird how things just lined up the way they did. I will say that. Yeah, it's strange and it's weird, and that's really all I gotta say about some of those things. But besides all that, like, we might just gotta wait and see. That's really it. But it's your friendly neighborhood cat, signing off for today. The Black TJ did while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You try to hit a little bit more. You hear me? That's really all I got to say on the topic. But anyways, I'm gone. Shalom, peace, gang.